we got that loaded up. Let's go to Twitch, or sorry, Marvel Strike Force. Let's type in all these codes. What is this? Oh no, I don't give a crap about that. Chatterino. Game's loading up. I need to spend some energy so I can get my other stuff. Raid's activating here in a second. And we're gonna go pretty quick, guys. I want to go play another game. So we're gonna rock and roll. Hopefully we can figure out Crucible pretty easily. Okay, free stuff. Raid's done, raid's done. We got energy. Let's get some more energy. That should allow me to collect this also. Okay, more free stuff. What do we got in here? Okay, sure. Yup. Okay. Free stuff. Oh, we need to do this. Start with this. Easy enough. Why is this person #1 in my bracket? Oh, right, because it doesn't matter. Oh, we need to do all these, let's put all these codes in real quick while we're sitting here. Challenge Slayer's claim. Okay. Let me click buttons so I don't lose this automatically. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. Doesn't work. Good. Let's refresh. Let's tactical nuke this. Ghost Rider. Alright, now it worked. Nice. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Redeem. Oh, doesn't work. Let's refresh again. Stun. Also didn't work. Let's refresh again. Redeem. Okay. Well, we're on Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't want to work. I hate when they release like all these codes all at once. It just makes their site like work like crap. One at a time, guys. All right, we got it that time. Perfect. Let's go to Nightbot and update the codes. Says 3 more codes. I don't know what's retired because yes. Dashboard, commands. Let's go in here and go edit. Put this one in there. Okay, and this one. update. Codes are up to date, guys. So that's done. What else we got? We got energy that needs collecting. We got 3 minutes till raids. We'll get in there and do that here in a second. Want to get those 3 training mats because we need those. Let's collect this stuff because it's free stuff. Oh, I think we need to open that today, right? Because tomorrow all those orbs lose their stuff. Isn't that what they said? We'll double check that here in a second. More stuff. I'm not picky on what I farm. I don't have anything. I think we will log in one more time and probably do nodes. So we'll refresh one more set of nodes because we are all in on getting Kestrel 6, especially with next week's events. Because I believe I saw that. I don't know if we still need this stuff. I really don't know. We're just gonna farm it anyways. I thought those events ended, but maybe they didn't. Okay. Here's free stuff. We'll take free stuff. More free stuff. Okay. Go away. Let's go here. Let's do a real time. Hopefully we auto win. Just make it easy, please. What do we got? Oh, that's not. Am I not logged in? Twitch. Turn on auto as soon as we load in. Auto. Let's go browse. Why is Marvel Strike Force not showing up? There we go. Okay, we are showing up in Marvel Strike Force. Cool beans. So we got that going. We should be done with that. I've already completed this pass, so all we care about is the training mats. Let's spend some stuff. Oh, let's go do raids real quick just to knock that out, and then we'll go do Crucible. Join. Knock this stuff out. So we're still getting antimatter in Crucible. We are getting the new mats in the new raid, I believe. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I briefly looked at it and I think I saw the new currency. Okay. Game load, please. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go do this one. Lady Bullseye Unleashed. What is this? Is this just raid? Kind of looks like just raid. Do we need to raid with anything specific? Um, Battle in one raid, log in daily, complete premium milestones, which can't do those yet. This is just use battle or open an army orb. We can do that here in a second. This is spend energy. Okay, everything else we know how to do. Good deal. Let's get in here. Let's do raids in here. What's going on, Cookies? Happy Halloween. What's going on? Blue Marvel thing in game. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll take a look at that too. I kind of want to go play Path of Exile. So, I'm kind of on the race. I want to go play other games. Do you play other games or do you just play Marvel? Marvel Strike Force? Old school RuneScape. I haven't played that since I was 10. I remember clicking around and killing zombies and mining rocks. That's what I remember about that game. And it being like super cool. But that's about all I remember from that game. Yeah, when it was just normal RuneScape. Back when it was a Flash player. I don't know if it is still a Flash player. It was back then. Let's do this. I haven't really looked at Crucible. I opened it briefly, saw they put the new currency on there, whatever, and I didn't even like look at defenses to figure out something. Very modern. Hey, that's more than Marvel Strike Force. Don't diss them. Marvel Strike Force doesn't even have an official launcher. They got a web client. They're still on Flash player days. Actually, I don't even know what kind of client it is now. Is it a Flash player? Does Flash even exist anymore? Raid is loading super slow. So we're not gonna be, no one's gonna be able to zone into it next week, right? Am I wrong, Cookies? Like, no one's gonna have Blue Marvel next week, right? We still need more purple ISO 5. 12 sacks for the command center crash. Nice. Oh. So whoever wants to have it day one can have it next to. Oh, that's. Ugh. So I wonder, are they planning to let us have enough through leaderboards and things that like the other people that don't want to spend $800 for can get it? Like, huh? Guess we'll find out. You'll have it beginning next week. Nice. Congratulations. So can we see the nodes and what's on them now? Get out of the screen. That's cool. So are we thinking F4 Brimstone Insidious? It's not in here. Is it in here? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm betting we have to go to the website to see it. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Preview. Oh. There's only 5 nodes? Oh, because we have to beat it twice. Oh, and then we get purple 5 for doing this. So what do we have to do? This is purple 4, 5, and 4. So it's more important to put 5 on Conquerors and 5 on Mythic Cosmic first. Which, I don't think we have 5 characters, right? We have 3? 4? I may have less. You have 4. So you don't have enough to go. You're stuck here right now. So you don't have enough to do this. Oh, never mind. Oh, here's the other nodes. Why did they do that? I didn't even realize there was more nodes on this thing. So is there Do you have to beat it twice? Oh, you do. Okay. Yeah, we'll get playouts for Mummy. So what is on this node? This node doesn't even look that bad. Oh, so they put Brimstone characters on her and Brimstone's getting buffed? Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. So, this Brimstone should be extra strong, right? Because it's being buffed by this stuff? On spawn, they get energy. On spawn, Brimstone has immunity safeguard. On kill, Brimstone gains speed bar. And they put Brimstone enemies on here. Double dame, 3 diamond daemons. That doesn't sound fun. Last I checked, Damon deletes your team. I've only found a couple characters that even lived through a 3 diamond Daemon hit. This sounds awful. And it's not a 3 diamond Daemon. That's a 3.6 million Daemon that's gonna one-shot your team. You ready? Oh. Hmm. Is that supposed to be fun? I hope he doesn't ult you turn one. Is he gonna be missing energy? Um. Oh, and there's a 27 million blue marvel on there. I didn't see that part. 27 million blue marvel that gains speed bar every time someone takes a turn. Oh, this node doesn't even look fun. I didn't even look at the rest of the nodes, but that node doesn't look fun, guys. This node has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 Black Knights. Great. What is supposed to be in here? Mythic Global? None of our global characters take charge away, right? Like, I sure hope Black Knight's not functioning right. Oh boy. How many Thanoses did we get? One? Two? Alright, we only got 2 Thanoses. That's not so bad. Oh, well, here we go. Here's just as bad. Oh, you thought Knolls were bad? Here, have 3 of them. 2 Old Man Logans, 2 Black Knights. That might not be so bad. I can't believe I'm saying 2 Old Man Logans is not so bad. I guess when you compare it to this crap. Also, why are they giving us blue? Oh, this is the icons. Never mind. I thought that was X cells. One, one Mephisto, 1 Black Knight, 3 Black Knights. Oh, are we gonna be sick of Black Knight? 1 Super Scroll. We don't care. It's purple 4. We don't care because teal characters most likely doesn't matter. This second half looks gross, by the way. I don't know what 3 APOCs and 3 Super Scrolls. I think I remember a node very similar to this in what is it Danger Room. It automatically wipes you if you don't have like an Uber team. We don't get Uber rules in here. What rules do we get in here? Insidious 6 gains speed bar. Okay, maybe that's fine since Insidious 6 takes like double turns. Maybe that's okay. On kill, barrier, all Insidious 6 for 100% of max health. Maybe. They might be able to do that. That might not be so bad. That actually might be fun. I don't know about this one, though. I guess Brim has to kill something, and then Brim kind of gets to have fun. Maybe Brim can kill something like this. These guys have no hit points. Maybe this node's not as bad as I think it's going to be. This node's really not that bad. What's this node? This is Mythic Global. This is Brim. This is the speed bar stuff. These have no hit points probably. Well, I say that, but they're like normal stat characters for us. These might have no hit points. So there might be some things that Brim just one-shots and gets energy and then just kind of goes to town. It might not be so bad. This node just looks horrible. I'm pretty certain this node's horrible. I will see how it functions. Yeah. Which means you have to take Elza to purple 5, which is going to make everybody mad. Like, I don't think you get. Well, I'm still curious. Like, there's no rules active, right? So we don't have war rules active. It's Brim outside of war rules. So it's not like they stop speed stat and stop speed bar. They're just normal Brimstone. But the problem is, I still think normal Brimstone matters because you can't take Strange, right? Because he's cosmic. You can only take normal Brimstone, which means you have to take these four. Which means that if you want her kit to function like it's supposed to and actually control things, like to actually be able to, do things like it's supposed to, well, I don't. I guess it's Warlock, so maybe it's fine. I still think this is really good though. And she can ult on turn 1. She needs her friends. This is Warlocked. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you don't need Elza. I'm not sure on Elza. That's my question right now is, do you have to take Elza in there to get the benefit? I guess Elza's not that bad because she is getting speed bar when you kill stuff, which is kind of good because she does have offense up. She hits like a truck. Does her dodge mechanic feel like it's valuable in there? I don't think it does, right? Where'd it go? It was in Dark Dimension, right? I think it was in Dark Dimension. Where's Dark Dimension? I guess Bummy has dodges, so technically Elza will hit through them. No one else has dodges, so that's not super important. Elza also has like anti-miss mechanics, but there's no one here that makes you miss. I don't know if you can break up Brimstone. I'm still uncertain. And just bring someone better. Because this is the character that I thought, if war rules are active, which I still don't think we know, right? I think we assume that doesn't, because we haven't seen any data mines stating that their war is active in that mode, and it doesn't say it on the node anywhere from what I can tell. If war is active, you absolutely bring Elza. If war isn't active, you probably don't. The blog says we should be able to buy ISO 5 on 5 characters. I'll have 7 of 8 extra ISO 5 characters from all the previous leaderboards. I'm expecting I might need to bring some extra global tunes up. That's fair. I could see that. Rules of battle, the mission. On spawn, 6 gain speed bar. No, that's not active. It's this one. It's characters. So what is active on this node? Insidious 6 gains speed bar. On kill, bear yourself at all. Insidious 6. So what might happen here is if rules aren't active, I have a feeling you take Insidious 6 is ultra important here because you probably have to set up the node with Insidious 6 to be able to go into this node. All global buffs are active. It's not just Brimstone. Right. Okay. So Insidious 6 is active. This is Insidious 6. Enemy blue marvel's a boss. On spawn, he gains the following benefits. He's immune to stun, ability block, exhaust, expose, and speed bar reduction. When attacking, he gains speed bar when you attack him too? Gross. You have to bring Shocker. You have no choice. Insidious 6 doesn't function without full team. I guess technically you don't have to bring Shocker because you just need to bring a Sinister 6 member that's not Shocker. But Shocker also is durable. He gives energy. You probably need the energy when you come back to do this node. Would be my guess. And he's offense up. I just think you take Shocker. I think he's good enough, even though he's not that good. I have a feeling this node's set up to where you have to use all 3 teams. And using the right one at the right time. My guess, and here's my guess, is you probably zone in this node, and I don't know what drops in. I have a feeling it's a Brimstone team off the bat, and it's probably Insidious 6 first. It's probably you have to kill Daemon before Insidious 6, before you just die to Daemon, and then Blue Marvel wipes your face eventually, and then you have to take in the next team. And I don't know what that next team is. That's my guess. I have a feeling Insidious 6 has to kill Daemon before Daemon kills you. And then you probably have to do it with the next team, and or eat Daemon's ult when die at that exact point, then go back in, so that the next time you zone in, Daemon doesn't one-shot you again. Something along those lines. I'm glad to see it's here, though. I'll be interested to see what they're charging on Monday, to see how expensive they're trying to make it. Yeah, F3 Heartless for Cosmic, I6 Vulture Shocker, and then Brimstone +1. Not sure who Cosmic and Global will be. Exactly. Yup, you are on the same track as me. Now, are you thinking it's Brimstone 3 or Brimstone 4 for Global? Are you taking Elza? That's the only question I'm like not certain about. I think you take Heartless to Cosmic just because he can be there. Yeah. Pull up Global. Okay. Global. I could see Emma X being the extra. Yo-Yo's a bad idea. Songbird's kind of too slow for who you're versing. You gotta deal with Old Man Logan's too, but maybe they just get one shot. I don't really know. Emma X feels pretty good, but I don't think anything has speed stat. Because we're thinking these rules aren't active. We're thinking this is Brimstone without War. In which case, I guess Brimstone does get speed stat, so MX is pretty good. Because they get that in all game modes. Is regular Emma Frost better? Red for Hellsteel? That's not the worst idea. He's what, 10% on basic? Isn't that what he does? Oh no, he's not. Someone was 10% on basic. And he steals 2% every time you zone in. I have a feeling that because Blue Marvel heals on turn, like I think once you control the node, you probably can control Blue Marvel. Because remember, Blue Marvel heals 20% every time he takes a turn, I think, right? Oh, Thunderstrike's in game now too, by the way. Where's Blue Marvel? Did they take his kid out of the game? Oh, he's not global, that's why. On enemy turn, gain 20% speed and armor. On turn, 50% damage. Doesn't he heal on turn too? Am I crazy? On spawn barrier, on turn barrier self. Oh, he barriers and drains. Kind of healing. I don't think any of those like chip damage things are going to work in the Blue Marvel. They're going to mean nothing. It's control or you lose, right? But you can't control. What can you control? You can't stun. You can't ability block. You can't expose. What can you do to him? You can slow him. You want high damage. Null for Cosmic. I could get behind Null for Cosmic. You can't stun, you can't ability block, you can't exhaust, you can't expose, and speed bar reductions. So what you can do to him is you can disrupt him, you can slow him, and you can bleed him. And you can extend that stuff, right? Oh, and you can offense down him. Not that offense down means much. You're probably just dying anyways. Let's be honest. Um, and I don't think he flips any of that stuff, right? Piercing defense up. What's he do here? Apply defense down, piercing, apply disrupt, apply defense down, flip all positive effects on each target, apply trauma, safeguard, and immunity. Reduce duration of safeguard immunity. So he doesn't really have buffs himself, right? That's kind of where he's at. So you're probably trying to get slow and disrupted on him as soon as possible and bleed stacks. I'm guessing you want to. Do you want to bleed stack him? I think you just die. Like, I guess Mummy kind of keeps you alive because you can force him to attack Mummy because his attacks are pretty localized. He doesn't have AoE damage. It's a primary adjacent. This is primary adjacent. This is primary adjacent. He scales his damage, so Mummy's pretty good. Mummy is going to allow you to force him to attack a corner, which is going to protect your other character if you try to bring somebody. So that's pretty nice. Hellcat's going to stack some bleeds up. Global, or no, you can bring anybody. It's not, you're not locked in that last node, right? You can bring any character you want. Do you just bring this guy? Do you just take 50% of his health with Mephisto? Doesn't he stop empowered or something? Am I wrong? When an enemy kills an ally on defense, when an enemy becomes a tower, attack that enemy for 150% piercing. Oh, that probably kills him. Oh, no mythic? Okay. This probably kills him anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know who might be good? This guy. This guy might be really good. Lowers damage reduction of all enemies with barrier, which is Blue Marvel. Um, he can't gain immunity, which he doesn't get anyways, but he also pings them over and over again. If it doesn't say no mythic, you're gonna take Mephisto. Mephisto is gonna change that matchup 100%. Five characters, tier 3, ISO level 5. No, you take mythic. It looks like mythic soup's on the table. I don't think Odin's swipe is gonna be good. I think Blue Marvel just murders you. But if you can Mephisto, now Mephisto has to live, right? Because he has to empower. I don't know that Mephisto lives. Because the Blue Marvel does have an anti-Mephisto mechanic. Blue Marvel, and does it scale? Is this? This has got to be scaling it. He's scaling his damage. He's already turbo damaged. When he becomes empowered, deal 160%, which is 300% piercing. So I'm pretty certain Mephisto can't. I'm pretty certain they probably made his stats high enough that Mephisto just gets one shot. Would be my guess. So you can't Mephisto basic. That's probably off the table. But and I wonder if true damage stays. Right? True damage should stay, which I guess kind of makes Fred slightly better. Because doesn't Fred have true damage on basic? It's only in Crucible. Just kidding. Who else has true damage? Xavier has true damage, but it's not on this. It's only on his ultimate, which might be super important for locking him out. Yeah, Professor X might be super important. I could see that. Let them kill each other. Well, and the big thing though is Professor X is gonna lock out the gray bar, right? And they should keep the gray bar, ideally. Like that's how it's supposed to work, right? I'm pretty certain it is in Dark Dimension. And you can test that. Like we can go in and hit Xavier and see if gray bar stays. Now I have to have a team that can wipe to do that. I don't know if I can test that or not. It's been so long since I've done Dark Dimension. Where am I even at? Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to test that or not. I'm not going through all that. We'll try. Way too good of a team. Let's get some bozos. So we need a team that can wipe out. You know who stinks outside of their mode? These guys. Oh, you're way too good. You heal too much. Let's take you. I guess we'll take you too. And we'll just basic with them. Let's go find out. Let's see if we can zone in and see if we have Gray Bar. I may still beat this. We'll see. uh, I think Xavier Gray bars him, which means it just stays, and eventually you can win that way. I think. just want to alt and then hit auto basic until we lose, and then zone back in and see if they have it. Sure. Is this team possible of winning? That is gonna upset me. Oh. Ah, fair enough. My thought right now is Havoc and Xavier are the two characters that kind of come to mind that I think could be really good. I could see Emma X being really good too. I think you're right on that. Though I'm not sure how good. Okay. My characters aren't even close to dying. I don't even know that I can kill this team off. We haven't had a Dark Dimension in so long. My team's too good. They're not even taking damage. Yeah, we can't kill this team off. Okay. Well, need somebody to test that's on a later node in Dark Dimension than where I'm at. If I was going to take anyone else, what? Well, I think what we're determining is I need to put some purple 4 on my characters. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Herb. We were looking at the craziness going on. Oh, let's spend some energy before we dig back into that. The nodes are live in game, and there's a blue marvel that's got 30 million or 30 million power, which we don't know what that means, and I'm wasting my mass. Yeah, craziness. And there's a node with 19 Black Knights and 20 Old Man Logans, and it looks kind of miserable in those last nodes, but it might be okay because they gave us such powerful mods, which is forcing certain teams. There's some unknowns that we're uncertain about when we were looking at it, like we don't know if we're gonna have to take Elza. That's a question I keep kind of asking. Do we need Elza to enable Hellcat to be not a crappy character, or do we take just two good global characters? Is kind of the question of the day. Also, how do you kill a blue marvel that heals 20% of his health on turn? Like, my that's another question of the day. Why Zombie Scarlet Witch? I'd love to hear that one. Because she doesn't do really anything, right? Oh, you're saying war abilities are active. Oh, that changes everything. See, I didn't see anything about the war mode's active. Because it doesn't say that in game, right? I'm not wrong. I didn't see anything about it active. Is that a data mine, Herb? It was in the blog. It must have been in the Blue Marvel blog then, right? Road the Blue Marvel. All previous mentioned mods. Where do we know that? War. Oh, here we go. Each mission after mission 1 will feature one or more active combat mods. that aid specific characters in battle. In addition, there are also game mode specific mods on some missions. Missions 4 and 5 will have Arena active. Mission 6 and 7 will have Raid active. And Mission 8 and 9 will have War active. You know, they could have highlighted that paragraph because I didn't read that. Update, take your hell out from defense. Did it go bad, Ashanti? Did you do it too? Did it get murdered? What happened? Well, if Node 10 has war mods active, you absolutely take Elza the Purple 5. It's like not even a question. Got demolished by Daemon. We had the theory that that might happen. Okay. So, yeah, that's not good. That means that they one-turned it. They specifically didn't mention Node 10. They did not mention Node 10. You're correct. So I guess we don't know that. I'm not sure if we want to pull Daemon there. I'm not upset with that. Daemon kind of kills like, and we haven't looked at Crucible yet. We haven't even gotten that far. We will here in a minute, Ashanti. We were kind of talking about the Blue Marvel stuff, but I think Daemon gets a home no matter what. Like it's kind of that's where we're at with things. No, you're good. Um, we're kind of digging into this Blue Marvel thing. So right now, what it looks like from what they're saying is Node 10 has no traits active, no mods for a zone. It doesn't have Arena, Crucible, or War. We don't know that from what it's saying. Yeah, I could see Zombie Scarlet Witch being useful. Yes, we do, Ashanti. The Blue Marvel event is live. We can see it. So here it is. We can see all of the characters on there with what's here. This last node is a crazy node. We don't know if these Brimstone guys are being buffed by War Rules or not, and we don't know if our Brimstone or what characters we bring are buffed by anything. The way that the blog reads right now is 4 and 5 are buffed by arena mods. I think it said 4 and 5 arena mods, which is Fantastic Four. Um, 6 and 7 are raid active, and then 8 and 9 are war active, and node 10 has nothing. Yes. So, what we know from all of that is it pretty much forces us to take full Insidious, Shocker included, because raid mods are active. Um, we know that we are probably having to take 4-piece Brimstone if War Rules are active, or you could take Zombie Scarlet Witch. That's not an unreasonable request either. But the problem with taking Zombie Scarlet Witch is Black Cat does a lot, or Hellcat, right? So if we look at Brimstone, am I showing you guys the right screen? Okay, yes I am. Um, if these are active, she does all of this, and she does this, which means she stuns. She's got ability block, blinds. Um, she then makes them. You still have a full team though. You have it through Elza. You have to take her because she's global. You don't need Heartless. You don't have Heartless. I mean, you'd love to have Heartless, but you don't have him, right? You take Heartless to Cosmic as the extra, so you have him for the last node if you need him, but you take Elza to make the 4-piece, which sucks. But I think it's required. Um, let's go look and see how control-y those nodes are. Do we need control? Because Zombie Scarlet Witch can do the exact same job that Hellcat can do in a lot of instances, minus the control. 8 and 9 is here. So this is 8 or 9. This is the Blast Art. Blast Art we don't care about. Invisible Woman's going to hurt, but it's fine. These are 3. So yeah, you could do that. War Rules active are scary because these guys are going to be War Rule active. Oh, but they'll be offense. This is technically defense side, so that's okay, right? So mostly the only thing scary is the Black Knights, which really aren't that scary. They're gonna kill you over time. They're gonna slow your approach down. Yeah, it makes sense they have their stuff active. I think they're going to too. If you have three or more secondary targets, Brawler applies stun to the character. Hellcat not being active sounds horrible. She is intended for that node. She is gonna stun the Black Knights. Because Daemon also has his rules active, which means they don't get bonus resists, right? He's got his effect in here too. Focus and damage this character can only be altered by offense down. Isn't there also a resist one? Enemies gonna have their resistance increased. So Daemon turns off the Black Knight resistances. Hellcat comes in and hits her ultimate. They're all stunned. They're no longer cleaving you. I don't think you take Zombie Scarlet Witch and Emma X instead of taking Elza. As much as Elza stinks. I mean, you can take them, but you're going to be spending your cores to get past that node, I'm pretty sure. That's the way it looks to me. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that whoever does it's right, but that's what I see out of it. What else we got? That was 8. Or that was 9. What's 8? So these are controllers, brawlers. Welcome in, DJ. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. You're doing 4-piece zombie, and I think Zombie Scarlet Witch is a fine fourth piece, but I think you might be more interested in taking your fourth character to be more important for this node, because this node's the I think where everything gets hard. I think if you take 4-piece Brim, you're beating this with whoever you bring. The fifth comes whoever. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in, bringing people over. So, controllers, blasters. Like, this node doesn't look that bad. I think both of these nodes don't look that bad for the war rules. I don't think Zombie Scarlet Witch does anything to help the global rules, the global room though. And I don't know who the best person is, because you can technically bring mythics in those last slots, but you still got to bring a global character that's non-mythic. I think you take 4-piece plus Elza, and who's the last? Does she have any shot in being in there? She stops Safeguard. She stops Speed, but they already do all that. Um, is there a world we take Old Van Logan? He probably doesn't do enough damage. Is probably the answer I need to come to terms with. I don't think OGM is bad. I was thinking about her earlier, because she's 10% speed reduction. I could see her going. I don't think there's a character down there. Um, and I don't hate the idea of this guy either, because I do think that's kind of nice, but I don't think it helps us kill Blue Marvel. Apply the filters. What filters do you want? I have global applied right now. You want them all? You want global, cosmic, and what's the other one? City? Non-mythic? Can I do non-mythic? I guess it's just mythic with the X. Invisible Woman's going, and then we got to figure out how many F4 we're taking. I think Heartless goes. He's just going in the Cosmic section, so he's going to be available in the last node. He's going for sure. I think Havoc's really good. I have high hopes for Havoc. I actually think he may go to the last node because of this line right here. Lower damage reduction for all enemies with barrier. I feel like that's important when Blue Marvel has as much barrier as he's going to have. The other thing that might be super important is barrier removal, which Songbird does do. F4 3-piece, Quasar Blastar. Why Blastar? Blastar has none of the effects going on right now. He helps you degen some buffs. He doesn't have Crucible at all because they cover the first 5 nodes. It's fair. So my first thought is you're going to take in Cosmic, you're going to take Heartless 3-piece F4 because you can use him on the last node. He also covers Conquer and he covers Cosmic. I'm not against Quasar. Or Quasar, Quasar Null also pretty good. Null might be really good. The other character, and Null can go to all of Cosmic. He also mind controls. He also reduces damage on the highest damage. Is Blue Marvel immune to darkness? He's not on the boss kit. Is he actually immune in his kit? Doesn't look like he is. On spawn on defense, if there's an enemy which has charge, fill speed bar by. Ugh. No chargeable characters, by the way, guys. No chargeable characters. That's asking for death. So no chargeable characters on the last node. Yeah, Odin's out. Odin's out, Mephisto's out. They're cooked. On enemy turn, reduce all negative effects on self by 2. If any negative effect were cleared, heal self for 10% max health. Oh, negative effects might be out too. How do you kill this guy? Did they make a plan for us killing this guy? Do we just have to so extend debuffs that you just kill? I don't think bleeds are gonna work either. Offense down slow, they're gonna heal him. You can't stun him, you can't ability block him. You can't slow him, or you can't rewind him. You can slow him, but he's gonna degen and heal 10%. But we don't know his health yet and how absurd it's gonna be. So we have to bring in enough damage on the last node that we're able to kill him. Yeah, you trying to health steal him to death. I think you're trying to gray bar him. I really think that we're back to Xavier. I think Xavier's required because gray bar should stay, right? This true damage should just never go away on him, and you just gonna have to work through it. Who else gray bars besides Mephisto? Nobody, right? I think Havoc's gonna be really good, by the way. The more and more we talk about Havoc, the Satan. I mean, Satana does do percent damage. Satana also gives speed bar when things die. Satana has value. She's an interesting character. Where is she? Hood. I kind of agree Satana's not good, but Satana. I mean, I just don't know how you kill Blue Marvel because I think Blue Marvel's even if you're not fast, you're also gonna get lapped. This guy does absurd damage when he hits stuff. Is he valuable in that mode? He puts bleeds out, which is bad. Um, he might be able to take a hit. He's pretty beefy. He gets deflects, but slow out there, which is a thing you can't hit Blue Marvel with. He prolongs. Is this guy have any chance? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting question. This guy's probably the guy that screams the most to me right now because of the damage reduction, and he pings, and he doesn't put out things that heal Blue Marvel. Oh, you know what does work on Blue Marvel? Heal block. So technically, if we found ways to remove barrier enough times, you also can heal block him and keep extending it. You might be able to keep him from healing that way, possibly. Which now we're talking like this guy and Fred, stuff like that. Because Fred also has the extend mechanic. Old Man Logan try to do stuff that way. I don't know how his heal works. If it's only 10% or if it's 10% per instance of ability. Like it's very very interesting. Like I don't know if we can kill through that. You're gonna Fred. I have a feel. You know how I think we might have to kill him. We might have to stack enough debuffs and then just try to one-shot him. That might be how they intend for us to kill him with this guy. That's honestly might be how they're intending for us to kill him. It might be. Does anyone in Brimstone remove barrier? Hellcat doesn't, right? Yeah, he has abuse from ISO 5. True. I think Insidious is gonna be able to do some damage to him. It's just gonna be a matter of does he end up healing it all back up as they die, and that's gonna be the other tricky part. Because I don't think we're killing him in one swoop. We're gonna have to have our team die effectively, also, which is gonna take some resetting. Oh, 100%. It's just like the Xavier trial. The last three teams are the teams they want us to do. Yeah, this is 100% the Xavier trial, but with a little tuning to it. Because they did this, what was the Xavier trial? Showcase Liberty, Showcase Vigilante, and what was there one more? Showcase Starjammers, right? Basically, by forcing Lilandra. It's just the same thing, but a little more cooked. So he's immune to expose, so she's not going to do anything. I think it might be. Here's what I'm thinking right now. As I'm thinking, it's 4-piece Brimstone with Havoc is in the last one. I think it's full Insidious 6, and then I think F4 can have two new members that can play with them. Whoever you take, maybe that's Fred. Maybe there's somebody better for F4. I'm not sure. Yeah, let Duelum take Shield Trooper in there. Have fun, Duelum. I could see Havoc also playing with F4, and being pretty good. Heartless, I think it's going to be very much about the Heartless show with the Brimstone team, which might be you want a good like debuff stacker with Heartless, whoever you bring, which might be Old Man Logan, possibly, because Old Man, no old, oh, because Old Man Logan's not charged. Oh, charges for speed bar. Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right. He's not charged, is he? Old Man Logan stops charged, but he doesn't get charged, right? I think he's fine. You want a Null for Cos? I think Null's a good character. Null pings. Yeah, I think Old Man Logan's technically on the table. Now, the problem with Old Man Logan is he goes fast, and he's going to make Blue Marvel stack his stuff up faster, which might be bad, and he might just not do enough damage. Songbird, I think, technically is good too. No, I do not think you can, Kevin. I think we can use Strange on the last node, which is what we were talking about. I think you have to take Elza for the actual Brimstone nodes because they're global. But I also think Strange is incredibly needed for the last node. I mean, with the way that reads, it looks like you take him. It says non-mythic global, which means no Strange. But this is the node that I don't think I'm worried about any of the nodes prior to this. I'm only worried about this node. How do you beat this guy when we have Blue Marvel who's immune to basically everything and heals for everything? He's getting barrier and healing on turn. He's taking extra turns. He's immune to stun ability block. He degens buffs and he's ridiculously huge. I think we have to figure out a way to beat him that's reasonable. And I think it might be Doctor Strange. Because I think Brimstone's going to have to try to stack debuffs on him, and then Doctor Strange is going to have to ult, and that's how they're going to do damage. And then you basically want to wipe immediately after that happens, if you don't kill him, so he doesn't heal the damage back, which is going to be interesting. Because he's not, he's localized damage, so he probably gets to take 2 turns before you get to die, which is kind of awkward. F4, I don't know who F4 is going to be best with. There's no timer. It's Dark Dimension, so there's no pausing, right? Dark Dimension just goes until your characters die. Yeah. I think it's going to be hard. And Brimstone's nerfed what we know so far is Node 10 has no room rules on. There's no war, no arena, no crucible, whatever. So that's the hard part. How do you kill this guy with no rules active? He degens and does all this stuff. Like it feels like he's just taking tons of turns. And Brimstone gets weaker the more characters you kill because you're no longer getting speed bar and stuff. Like I feel like there's a point where you might be able to troll yourself into not being able to kill this node. And I'm being completely honest. If you don't set it up properly. Like I fully am expecting we'll see Reddit threads after week 1 saying that we can't kill this node. Unless like his passive's just not working or something and he's a nerfed version of himself, which he could be. If he doesn't have that last line in his kit, he's gonna be a lot easier. This kit, if he doesn't have this, I think he's a lot easier and he's probably much more manageable. But with this existing, you can't really even like control him with heal block and stuff. Yeah, his health is bonkers. And the crazy part is he's percent health healing. Like it's not like he's just a flat health or something. He's got 25% drain, and he's on spawn burying himself, and he's burying himself every turn. Like with having this much health, like he's gonna be hard to kill. On turn, he heals himself for max health. Like this is a true raid boss. He's gonna be a little difficult. This might be the toughest character that we've ever had to verse as far as PvE content goes. Let's go in and look at Crucible because I haven't even gotten there and it's 9 o'clock already, which is crazy. What do we got going on? So you're saying Hella got one shot. That's not good. I think I can one shot this with Daemon, by the way. I kind of want to try. Are we Daemon one shotting the the guy over here? He's gonna have death proofs, which probably means I don't one shot him, right? He gets death proofs on spawn. I'm pretty certain he does. Oh, go away all these tags. Um, what's his name? Sasquatch. Defense up, death proof. You freaking jerk. But we can take Medusa and solve that problem. So we can Medusa this. one-shot this crap. We can Odin team this, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, Medusa and bye-bye because they're G19. Medusa, Daemon this. Um, Odin team this. Not sure on this. Blast off team. I think I can get fast enough. We're gonna have to play with that one. That might take some work. I think I have null. I have null, but my problem is I'm gonna get striker attacked into oblivion, which might mean I have to F4 it. Yeah, I've changed. I mean, I don't think my defense is that bad. His defense is just kind of crap. Yeah, I said it. Though we may have to come up with a new plan here if the people are going to do what they're going to do. I don't remember. My last defense sucked. You know what my last defense was, Ashanti. You already changed it. Stop walking hate. So I'm not upset with this so far. We'll give it a shot. Has this guy been online? I do love showing my D. It's this dude on 50 minutes ago. What do we do about this room? Everything about this room is bad. So last time I blastarred this room with a bunch of speed up characters, but I can't blastar this and blastar that. Is what I did to it last time. F4 being in here is kind of awkward. I don't think the only F stop I have is F4, which is also awkward. His F4 is bigger than my F4, but we may fix that here in a minute. I have no speed stat stop team. I don't even think I have Emma, which is going to create some problems. So what does he have available? He has a cursed. He has a cursed available. He has Xavier available, which is odd. Had the same room 6 as you today, and someone almost one-shot. I have seen people one-shot it. Someone accursed my room 6 last week and one-shot it. I've heard it's not guaranteed, but I have seen people do it. We haven't even thought about this team, but I'm thinking it's Night Stalker or something or another. But the problem is we have Emma in here, and I don't have a. Actually, I probably do have a solution to Emma, which I also don't like either. But I'm at least kind of forcing a cursed in another room, which is the only good thing going on. And I also have jammers on defense, so I'm at least forcing problems with the cursed. If you want to curse this, then you aren't accursing this or this, which is kind of the only benefit of having a super crazy room like this. But he's got the option of he can do Xavier, so he may have some other options available to him. Night Stalkers, Nightcrawler, big time, which takes some of my speed up characters away, which is super bad. But it might be enough to get through that. We are going to be struggling, guys. This is not good. We are definitely going to be struggling. Night Stalkers, I think we can take... We have to take Man Thing, right? We have to take Man-Thing, which is no taunt, which is fine. We have to take Nightcrawler to stop Emma, which is a speed up character that I really kind of needed, and we need big time. That should work. Better positioning, but that should. He's only running 2 also, so it's not like I'm less damage. It should be fine. We'll save that. I don't know yet. Nothing really IMXs. I guess IMX technically could play here, but that doesn't even feel good either because Emma's there. I was kind of debating if IMX could play here, even if I don't take the taunt. IMX doesn't stop the speed up, but is a problem, which means they still go too fast. Can IMX do this? I don't think so. I need MX to be able to do that, I think. IMX do this? No, I think it's a horrible matchup because Null's here. Can Daemon do any? If I did some IMX shenanigans in here, which we could do, I think I can. I think I could pull that off. Actually, there's 2 taunts. I don't know that I could pull that off. I don't think I can pull that off as a 4-piece. Literally, the only thing I can IMX is this, and it doesn't really help me in it at all. Am I 2-tapping something? In which case, if I'm 2-tapping something, where's IMX going? I really don't want to 2-tap something. Not with him having Xavier and a Cursed available on offense. That feels bad. I can definitely one-shot this. I can definitely one-shot this. In this room, yeah, this is going to be Daemon Strange for sure. Or Strange. Hello? Oh, okay. I swore I clicked Daemon and now I have a Strange? Sure. Medusa, for sure. And we're going to grab Guardian for extra offense up. Unless we need Guardian, which we haven't decided yet. I do this every time. I click the Guardian trait instead of the Guardian character. And I don't know about APOC. We'll consider APOC. I don't think we need him. Let's just save this for now. This is our core. We'll consider other characters down the road. This one, we're just going to do this team. This team worked really well. So we're going to do that team into this. Unless we need Odin somewhere, which we currently are saying we don't. Because if we need Odin, then we come in here sack and we come in and do Vigilante, which I'm fine with also. But I think if we one-shot this, we would probably win, based on what he's got on defense. These 2 rooms are a big problem. This room's a problem also. Do we sack and then go in with a Mortal on 4? Just pull Null's alt. Null Gore's alt. Come in there and then come in with a Mortal? That seems kind of reasonable. And then try to come up with a speed up team that's fast enough to go into 3. I also have Cabal, right? Cabal's available. Can Cabal do this? I think the answer is no. I think I've tried that. I think it was horrible. Pretty certain I've tried that. This might be sack, okay sack into Immortal, just to be able to go into this. Pull Null Gore's alt, then come in and do it. That way, Null's on basic and Gore's on basic. Thanos should be on. Thanos. If we don't let Thanos take a turn, then Thanos will be on basic also, and Sus will do whatever Sus does. We don't care. Preferably, if I don't speed bar the shit out of Sus and bring in characters with no buffs, then Sus also could potentially be on basic, which would not be bad. But I got to be smart on who we take in as the sack. And that seems okay. That's one sack. This is. I have Fantastic Four. I guess technically Fantastic Four can do this, right? It's like Fantastic Four, Britain, and it's Britain and Black Cat, I believe. Technically can do this room if I want to do it that way. I do have Britain. I have Fantastic Four. So we could go that route. Can we come up with a Blaster team that can blast off this? Speed up is the problem. They have speed stat. I think I have the Fantastic Four, which is horrible. Do we have any other options? No. If I had a speed stop, I could blast. I mean, Fantastic Four Blaster. What does that do? I can't get ahead of him though, right? That's my problem. And we're just eating all to that point, which is horrible. We don't have Shadow King either. I didn't realize that this could be a. Why am I seeing a room like this? Is what I want to know. I don't think we have to sack. I think we can F4 this if we want to. The question is, can I beat this room in a one shot? Or should I just not worry about this room, sack it once, kill some people, go about it that way? Which is not unreasonable. I mean, we can come in with like F4 Doom or F4 Doom, or maybe not Doom because we're using Dorm already. F4 Yo-Yo. Don't take Mr. Fantastic, take Yo-Yo, so they have offense down, so I take less damage. It's not the worst idea. And play like that. Also, if we do that, we might be able to play Yo-Yo Doom and go more than once. It's not the worst idea either. What am I doing about this room? We haven't even thought about this room. Again, we have speed stat problems. F4 answers this room. Can I beat this room without F4? Can I even get close to beating this room without F4? It's speed up characters. It has to be. And it's Blastar. What speed up characters do I have available that can even play and have a chance of going first? I have Big Time. I have Hank and Shuri. Shuri will definitely go first. Hank can go first. I would love if Shuri wasn't the first character to act, but it might be what it is. Can we get away with 2, not take him, take Patriot, maybe? Or is Patriot just dead before I get to act? I think Patriot's just dead. 133 speed up, which is faster than Franklin. Franklin's what, 131 with 45%? She gets 50%. He gets 50%, but he's 127, which should put him ahead of her. So that's 1, 2. And then he's going to fill speed bar, which probably gets him ahead. So that's 1 bomb blast stack, 2 bomb blast stacks, 3 bomb blast stacks. Invisible Woman is faster than Hank. That's a problem. Pav can play. So then I have to play Hank and Pav. I have to play Hank for her anyways. Well, it's not 50%, right? It's 45, isn't it? I don't think it's 50. You probably know better than I do, Kevin, but I thought it was 45. Franklin's 45. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. So it's tied, and so yeah, you're right. So even like Pav is still tied with Invisible Woman, which is horrible. That's not good. And we're stuck behind a taunt because she's too fast and I can't ability block Invisible Woman. Pav's 128. Okay, I thought he was 129. I think I'm screwed. Am I sacking abilities? I don't want to sack abilities. 120. Dawkins an option. I don't hate it. I do have him. Dawkins could go G20. If we did Dawkins, basic, because Dawkins should go first. Basic on Dawkins, and then ability block. Do we ability block with Shuri, or do we just commit? Maybe we just commit. Could Old Man Logan go first? Ability block Invisible Woman is kind of who I was thinking, but maybe that's a bad idea. Old Man Logan could probably come play. He gets 60% speed bar, especially if those people went fast. We went Dawkins. We did these two. We did Black Panther. Sure, he still takes us 2 characters. He's tied. Well, we should be able to target her, right? Because Dawkins goes first and Blastar gets us off on the basic. Dawkins goes first, Blastar goes second, or Blastar assists. Oh, she's stealth. Correct. You are correct. Do we take BP Shuri anyways with Hank, just so we can get the 3rd character that can go fast enough? Kang. Kang's what, 131 with speed up and fills? There's our option. That's how we get people ahead. That's how we can get people ahead. Kang can help. Um, is BP Shuri and Hank better than Dakin now? Oh, he spawns with 2. Okay. I think Dakin's still good enough. He still gives Old Man Logan an assist. I'd also get an assist from Kang. Not having Patriot feels really bad, though. I still think Patriot's dead, though. I think one of these characters is taking a turn, and I think most of my friends are dying. That's what I kind of think's going on, as I don't think Blastar gets ahead enough. 20%, 40%, 45%. We need one more attack for sure to get get Old Man Logan probably up there. Is it just Shuri and Hank? This is such an awkward team. I guess Pav could technically play at this point because now Pav's fast enough because of the 5%. I'm playing without Patriot, which means I need 5 stack at least. Probably 4 stack might be able to do it, but 5 stack's ideal, which we don't have. Well, we might have. We have Old Man Logan also. We also have Speed Bar fill from Dawkins, so he's going to get second turn fast. But we have no control. We're going to get to slow somebody. Who do we get to slow? No one important. No, we don't because he basics. We definitely are doing Raider because I want crits. We might. I feel like there's no space for anybody because I'm scared. Should I be scared? Do I need you? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. I think I have to. I think Blastar is going to go way too fast. I think I have to basically Blastar turn 1, and then I have to alt on Blastar's second turn. Because I'm pretty certain it's going to go Dakin first, Kang second, Blastar, Pav, Blastar, I think. Maybe there's an Old Man Logan shoved in there somewhere, and that's his 5th. I think. And in which case, maybe it's better to have Striker Blastar, because I'll get an extra stack because the Old Man Logan assist. Who am I wanting dead? Because I think this might be too much damage. Old Man Logan, then Pav, so then Blastar should be on 5. 5 Blastar should kill, even without all his extra friends. And we're going to G20 Dakin. He's been on my short list for mutants anyways, if we're going to do this. Hey Kenny, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are trying to figure out Crucible. I've got a mess. Dakin. Dakin's been on my short list for a minute anyways. So I am absolutely okay doing this. I don't think I have... Let me look at mutant real quick before we do this. Correct. So if we're saying Old Man Logan goes next and Blastar gets a stack, yes. So then we have 1 extra slot. In which case we probably bring Patriot. Iron Patriot. I like that. Let's let's look at mutant. Make sure there's nobody I'm gonna be crying in my milk about if I upgrade this. Polaris is kind of on my list. Beast is also kind of on my list. Everybody else here looks like they stink. All right, and I think I've got like 200 pieces right now. I think pretty close. He's only 75. How are you OP? I'm not OP. I now have a Dakin that also doesn't have a A G20 basic or a leveled up basic. Let's do that. If we're pushing that button, let's push that button. Oh, I might need some of that stuff right now. My max level? What do you mean by that, Kenny? My highest powered character is big time at 2081, and I'm 105. I don't know. That's a speed math question I'm not sure about that we might just be testing. I'm hope he usually laps Fred. I don't know if he laps the other guys. We might be learning on this one. Which means I might just take Pav anyways, just to be on the safe side. Because I think my 5 Blastar should get it done. He is 7 red. He should kill everything. Maybe he should. Uh where are you at in the game, Kenny? How can I help? Ask away. I'm happy to answer some questions. So if we did something like that, then we're back to I need to solve these 2 problems, which I'm not sure if we're doing Iron Patriot or if we're doing Old Man Logan. One of those is gonna, or sorry, Pav. We'll figure out one of those. So that's 3 teams, and then we're gonna do our Odin team for the 4th. That's awful, Kevin. That's a dueling response, if I ever seen one. Oh, don't do what Kevin just told you to do. So, who did we put in here? We don't have any of the Illuminati members, right? No Illuminati members. So technically, Illuminati can play. You're 43 and my character power is 2K. At 43, my suggestions are get as far through the campaigns as you possibly can. Focus on getting that stuff done. Focus on farming newer characters first, no matter what. This is what you should be working on. Newest team first. Always do the top team in the squads. Top 10 squads are all great. They're all relevant characters. Work on these characters before everything else, with the exception of maybe Infestation. That team could go away. All of these teams are great. Um, Next up would be like focus on your raid teams. If you haven't gotten into a raid alliance, go onto the Marvel Strike Force Discord. Go grab find somebody that's got an alliance for you, so that you're getting your raids done every day. You're getting rewards. That's super big. These teams are all like new stats characters, and when I say new stats, they have a lot more stats than the old characters. There's kind of like old metas that exist in this game, so make sure you're playing with the new meta stuff. And as far as that goes, just max your characters. Take them as high as you can. What's raid? So raid is this game mode. Alliance raids. There's 2 raids that are active, and you have to have a team to go in there and do it. You need to join an alliance, which is right here. You'll find your alliance, which you need to go find one. The best way to do that is to go to the Marvel Strike Force Discord. They have like all kinds of channels in there where you can say you're looking for an alliance, you post your picture, and somebody recruits you like instantly. And then you'll take your new raid teams in here. You'll come in here, and I've already done it for today, but there's nodes in here, and you launch your node, and it's got like requirements and things. You need to have certain in the initial raids. It's not near as like prescriptive on what you can take in here. Like if you're on difficulty 1, which or something like that, it's characters level 42, gear tier 8, 2 yellow star. So you can take kind of whatever, and it's pretty easy. But it's the way you get more rewards. And chasing rewards is how you like get further in this game. And just make sure you're being very prescriptive on what you take up. Um, try to always focus on the new character more so than going back and leveling up old stuff. If you can take the new character as far as you can, you'll eventually catch up in this game. So like our newest team right now is Brimstone, and then the second newest is Insidious. The third newest is Secret Warriors, but the other tag that kind of gets important down the road, and we haven't quite, you haven't quite gotten to that point yet. It's Conquer. This tag, it's got like specific characters in it. Will soon be in Conquer 3. These are the newest characters. You want to make sure you're leveling them up as far as you can because eventually they help you unlock characters. Hopefully that kind of helps a little bit. I know that was a lot, but don't go back and level. Don't level your favorite characters just because you like them. Like, there's a lot of characters that are just kind of dead in the meta. I'll find one for you. The Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been not in the game as a relevant character for a very long time, and I know he's one of people's favorites. Just don't use him. He's not good. um, and just go off that squad screen. So we've kind of got a plan for this. We kind of have a plan for this. I need to figure out a plan for these two. This is tough. I think we can sack Immortal this, and I think that's reasonable. And then that leaves me Fantastic Four to deal with this. Which, if we're Fantastic Fouring this, Fantastic Four Null, which I'm going to get pummeled if I do that, because Mephisto's still... Oh, no, Mephisto won't go first. Do we need Null? Does Null help anything with us? I can't believe I'm not using Null. That feels bad. It still might be Fantastic Four Null. Welcome in, Diamond Dave. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We are staring at a puzzle. Thank you. I appreciate the good luck. So, if I come in here and try to do this, Fantastic Four can probably get this done. The only bad part is going to be, hey, welcome in, King Sheets. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, there's some learning today going on. We're talking about doing speed up into Fantastic Four. Who's ready for some shenanigans? We're gonna do speed up Blastar into Fantastic Four Fred. We are cooking. we are doing some speed math over here, and I don't want to do some speed math. uh, Dave did some science tonight too. Nice. Um, I'm currently talking about doing one sack. I think we are Daemon one-shotting Odin. We are doing the King Sheet solution to this one. I'm going to blast our speed up attempt 3. We are going to Night Stalkers and some shenanigans to turn off all the speed stuff here and go through that. And what I have left are scraps. Nice. It worked in 3. So now my problem is I need Fantastic Four in 1 and 4. And Immortal, this guy's rooms are pretty decent because Immortal really doesn't fit anywhere. Not well. And Cabal doesn't really fit anywhere. Not well. Which is smart on him. It means he's built some pretty good defense. Like, I can Immortal 2, but it doesn't really help me any. Yeah, whatever he's got going on, I'm pretty impressed by it. Right now, I'm thinking I'm sacking. Yeah, he's blocking IMX and Cabal like everywhere, which are two of my offense teams that I was planning to use. So it is what it is. We're making it work. I'm currently thinking of sacking 4 and then doing Immortal anyways, and saying I don't care that you are trying to block Immortal. I think we're gonna pull Null's ultimate, and we're gonna pull Gore's ultimate, and hopefully pause, and we'll hopefully pull the rest of it out of there. I could Cabal 6. Does Daemon help me anywhere? Because our plan right now is the Daemon 6. Daemon one shot, which I'm 100% confident we can do. Daemon too fast, can't turn speed up off, can't turn speed I can turn speed stat off. Doesn't really solve anything, right? I guess technically I could Daemon this because there's a teeny tiny guy. I could hmm. Does that help? If I took multiple pre-taunts in there, I took Daemon and Strange and Null, I probably can one-shot that room, right? Make Hank dead, let them pummel into a bunch of pre-taunts. That might work. I don't have a way to stop speed up. I'm literally gonna have to let them just pummel in there. Yeah, it's super risky. I like Fantastic Four in there much better, which I think's where we're at. I think we're gonna Fantastic Four null this just because I have null available. I think's what we're at. I have no ammo, which is kind of the only bad part. The Black Panther sure ability blocks your Hank. Oh, you're Franklin, because she does it on fastest speed controller. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe it is better to Dame on this then. So if we didn't do this, we took this. We need this guy. Do we have any other pre-taunts available? I really like two pre-taunts and Echo. Not good. I think we've used all of our pre-taunts up. I'm really pre-taunt starved because we've already planned for them all. It's not good. Oh, hold up. We got Quasar. I didn't even know we had Quasar. This'll work. I just saw him. Now we don't get ability blocked. We're just gonna get pummeled. I guess Hank or Franklin gets pummeled, right? That's the problem. So then we just don't need this guy. We need Echo. Can't believe I'm bringing Echo out. Because the assist could potentially just make Franklin dead. Yeah, it's possible. Well, we're at least in, I think that should have a pretty good chance doing something like that. I guess technically we could not take him too and go for offense up. Yeah, they'll be stuck on Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic should be able to take some hits. I think he's the right choice. Oh, are we ready to send this? You don't think we need Echo? If we don't take Echo, then we just take Null because he's available. Just because we have no plan for him right now. which we probably do this fight way towards the end and make sure that nothing else went sideways, because I think we're kind of in a situation where we're asking for everything to go sideways a little bit. And we also have an empty slot here. We haven't decided on our fifth. We have these guys, which I guess APOC can come in here because we don't have a slot for APOC. That's just extra damage. And just do that. And to turn off the death proofs for Sasquatch so that he dies. And maybe somebody else dies, but Sasquatch was the one I wanted to make sure died. And I think we're going to start with the worst matchup. We're just going to send it here and hope we win this, because this is the one that scares me the most. And our whole plan is ruined if it doesn't work. Which, oh man. Um, Raider, Scrim, Striker. I guess you could be a Striker. Actually, no. All I care about is the Blaster stack. I don't care about any of these other ISOs other than make sure he gets this thing. I don't feel good about this matchup, but here we go. This is gonna be ugly. Do I want Blaster on in a different spot? I don't think so. Okay. This is gonna be ugly, guys. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Basic. Get me out of here. We got a basic again. Get off the taunt. We're off. We got it stacked, so we're gonna hit Franklin, I guess. We're at 4. Stun Franklin. He looks really full. Pav's gonna take a turn. Yeah, we're stunning Franklin. That's 5. Blast off. Okay, no one died. That ain't good. Alright, at least he died, but he's gonna revive. My friends. Is Old Man Logan gonna kill? He's gonna kill her. He can revive. Is he gonna kill the rest of them? I don't know. Sure love the pause. Not dead. Not dead. Dead, right? Now my entire team loses. Freaking jerk. Guess I should have basicked. Die. You want me to pause? Invisible Woman should take a turn. Yeah, I don't think there's a point in pausing. It is what it is. Invisible Woman didn't. That's fine. We're down to just Fred and Invisible Woman. We can clean that up. I mean, if we would have gotten the kill there, we were fine. We didn't kill, right? That sucked. Not enough damage. So that's probably the worst. I mean, the best of a worst situation. So it is what it is. We'll take it. We are sacking this. We're still on that plan. What do we sack with? I need to pull some abilities. Not Vigilante. Does Insidious have any chance of actually like getting a chance at this win if I throw them in as a sack team? Yeah, it was a great ad for Blast Star Diamonds. uh, is my Insidious going to be my sack team here? Kind of thinking they are. Does Illuminati have any chance of coming up with a matchup that wins this? Because technically we haven't used them. Yeah, now there's a reason to get diamonds, guys. I found a reason that Blast Star doesn't have enough damage. uh, because technically we still have Null. We still have Null does not have to play into that other matchup. Illuminati Null. Does it have any shot in at all at getting this? As a qualified sack? Gore? For fast? I feel like this is my team's worse, but this might be an okay sack, maybe? I could take out Safeguard. We could do it through Ares. It's not the worst idea. And do that. This feels like it's at least it has an attempt at winning this node, but it's probably not great. And then we just come in with a Mortal. Can we screw this node up by pushing it too far? Thanos alting was not that scary. Super Scroll alting shouldn't be that scary. Null on special. None of the stuff that can happen really screws us if we just go all in on it. I think we just go all in. No, we're not using Songbird. She's also kind of in our pool of characters. Oh no, she's on defense. Just kidding. I think we're sending this. I don't think we need Null. We can throw in. Yeah, Songbird's on defense for me. Do I have a flip somewhere? It's Invisible Woman, but I think we need her. I think we're screwed on flips. APOC? APOC's technically better. Uh, Void Knight. Oh, he's too slow because we're taking Britain. Dang it. Good try. APOC Red Hulk? It won't work because of we're bringing Britain. I don't think I have a flip. Not one that's fast enough that'll work. If we didn't have Britain, then we'd have a shot. Yeah, no, maybe it's not better. Do we take Monkey for the chance that we might be able to kill somebody? Since we have revives and they don't. They do have perma kills, but I guess we're losing them right away because of Null. I guess Gore's better, right? Gore gives us speed. Gore's probably the better character versus Monkey. Also, Monkey might be needed for cleanup. And we just deal with our problems. I think we just deal with our problems. I mean, this is probably just a qualified sack, but Let's see if we can make it work. Sending it. And then we'll find another character to put in with Fantastic Four that's not Null. Maybe it's Johnny. Sure. Get in there. Oh, die, Super Scroll. I'd love if you died. Let's lock in our buffs before they get flipped and turned to crap. Immunity sounds good. Steal all their stuff. Alt? Alt feels good. We aren't really hurt. Okay. Please punch out that Super Scroll. Thank you. Someone on their team. Make him dead. We can target over here now. We're 4-stack. I really don't want to push the Thanos and lose all my buffs, so I think we're going to target Null. Screw him. This shouldn't. Thanos has a bajillion barrier right now. Okay, Super Scroll accidentally died. We love it. Okay, Gore accidentally died. Null accidentally died. Is our team actually not bad? Our sack's looking kind of good, guys. Now we can do bad things. Yeah, we did. Okay, we lost all our buffs, but we have our guy out now. So let's just make this guy dead. Get out of my face. Like, I fully thought this was a sack team, by the way. I did not think this was actually going to be a good team and looked super clean. Like, I did not think that was actually going to work. I was like, this is 100% a stack team. Oh, okay. Well, that makes up for my loss here, so that's great. Let's go ahead and send this. Which we're just doing this. We don't want APOC for the other matchup, right? I don't think so. We'll find another character that's decent. Like Echo or something. This should be fine. Raiders are fine. Strikers fine. Barriers fine. Get in there. One turn, let's go. Come on, one turn. Come on, one turn. Die. Die, please. Get lost. Odin lived. This looks like death to Odin. Alright, 2 turns. We'll take it. Good enough. Where's my 3 diamond? Alright. Let's pull out King Sheets as super special team. I don't think it's all striker. um I think this guy's a healer, if I remember right. I think these two can be striker. I'm gonna make you a barrier. You're gonna die anyways. Scrim? Striker? We'll make him Striker. It's fine. You're gonna die too. Alright. This should, in theory, make Odin assist. We need to check damage. That might be a problem. Am I the highest damage with Shaw? No protector? Oh, you mean no fortifier? Have you not seen this, Ashanti? No fortifier. We can do no fortifier. You did it today. The only question I have is Shaw more damage than Odin with Striker? I just want to double check that before we do it. Just to make sure that we're getting the assist that we're supposed to. I don't think my Shaw is more damage. You did healer on Odin? Not even close. And Maddie shouldn't be close either. Maddie is close. Does Odin need purple 4? How does Maddie read? Maddie's 1032. Odin is... Oh, you can just make Maddie not Striker. We'll make Maddie Raider or something. Something other than that. What's going on, Mimnock? Welcome in. Happy Halloween. Your Odin was purple 3. Is your Maddie as big as mine? Is it maxed? We're just gonna make her not some. We'll just make her skirmisher. That'll make her have less damage. We should be fine now. Whatever was going on there, we'll just make sure it doesn't happen. And healer, this should be fine. Just because I don't feel like reading Maddie's passive and making sure that it works the way we think it works. It should be fine. They should come in and pummel some people, and Odin should get his assist and then be able to special. It's super ugly, but it's a one-shot. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We just want some one-shots. Okay. There's my assist. Now we can special. Sure. Special at auto. I mean, you're not wrong. We're gonna play it just because. It gets ugly. Swipe. Yeah, I remember this is an ugly matchup, but it's at least a one shot. There's some goodness in that. Swipe. Swipe. My team. They're all going away. Oh. Groot, can you stay dead? You and your death proofs? Nice. My Groot did not revive 3 times, and we didn't have the ult, so that gotta be decent. Alright, that worked out according to plan. Guess we're on to this. Which we gave up our character, but we got the one shot, so it was worth. I think Echo's probably our best pickup. I think. Just for the safety. Are we really not going to use Illuminati? Or Immortal? That's crazy. I do we really have to G20 Echo? I guess we're getting skill gear next week. I'm not purple fiving her. I already screwed that up, guys. Like I'm already out purple 5 because I decided to accidentally give Kestrel armor ISO when I was leveling her. I screwed up. And they wouldn't give it back to me. I tried. They wouldn't give me a refund. uh, so we're not doing it on Echo. We're already behind the 8 ball. I might do this though. We have a lot of that. Um, we're gonna have a lot of that, and they said they were getting another piece of skill gear, which is gonna be probably that side. You just didn't spend enough, to be honest. I mean, you're probably right. Do I care about this? Like, this feels like such a waste of gear for a freaking Echo. Fine. No. This room is. How long does this room have left? I'm not doing it. It's a freaking waste of gear. I already did it to Kestrel, and it was the biggest mistake ever. Oh. Yeah, I think we're taking Echo, though. I don't see why we're not. Or we'd rather just take Johnny. I think Echo's better. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Is Johnny better? Human Torch? I type Johnny every time. If we just take Johnny. We're immune. Franklin's gonna put his effect up. We're just gonna get Reed's gonna get to take 1 turn of pummels. I guess Franklin takes 1 turn of pummels, which we don't love. Alright, we're taking Echo. I talked myself into it. Yeah, I hoped they would too, and I tried to use them against Fred and it didn't work. It felt not worth it. It still lost the match. I played it bad. I wasn't happy. I'm still not happy about it. But she uses gear that we don't care about, so it is what it is. This looks fine. Yeah, they're gonna go all in on Mr. Fantastic. It is what it is. Mephisto's not taking a turn. It should be BP sure he's gonna take 1 round into Mr. Fantastic. Well, he's gonna take it in the Echo's gonna take 1 turn. Then if they take turns, it's in the Mr. Fantastic. Seems fine. It should be more than enough to win. Yup. Get in there. Screw your buffs. Get in there. No assists for you. Um, this looks like a nice degen. Quasar, tactical nuke. This positioning sucks. Mephisto looks like he wants to take a turn. What's special? Echo gets a turn. Now Echo's getting hit. Echo, you're not supposed to take turns. You're supposed to stand there like a statue. Black Knight's over here making my efficiency horrible. Smash. Zap. Okay. That takes care of that problem. Um, is Immortal X-Men usable on 2, or do we just keep it our original plan? I think our original plan's better. We probably just Immortal this because of what's left. We're going to use Immortal as the cleanup team. And we're just doing this. This should win. We're stopping Emma's stat. We're going first. We're getting off the. They don't even have a pre-taunt, so I don't even technically need big time. Do I just take I think we just take Agatha, right? Because it takes 3. It gives us another speed up character and another character to go first plus pings. That should just win. I'm pretty certain I don't need big time. Double checking, but I'm pretty certain it takes 3. It's the problem with cutting more than one character. Yeah. 3 or more Night Stalkers. He's got 2. So we're just all in Kill Blade and Oath, and we go first. Seems reasonable. Let's go. Unless I guess we needed big time for the to get the first buff flip, but Nightcrawler should do it too. He goes speed up also. Yep. We'll come in and just stun Blade just to be safe. I don't think it matters, but whatever. Also gives me something for my Blade to hit into, so Blade smash. Blade's dead. This is Raider. These 2 should die. We'll target Man Thing, I guess. Yep. Okay. I think this one does more damage, right? 250. Die? Thank you. Perfect. And our Immortal X-Men cleanup team, which I guess is Cable's better. Oh, Cable's on defense. Just kidding. Sure. Stun Fred, we win. Hopefully this guy's gone. He's logged in. Well, we dropped one room. It did take us some effort to figure it out, but it felt pretty good. 787. Nice. We did it. We beat him on efficiency. So our room stuck. He cursed my jammers. He immortaled my other room. Okay. He double tapped my curse team. That's where he took the loss. Interesting. He blast offed my Kahori team with Daemon. I'm gonna watch that here in a second. He Old Man Logan'd Shadow King that team. I need to go back to the drawing board and some stuff. And he Xaviered my Xavier and everybody was dead? What? What'd you do? Oh, so he just paused on Phoenix and everybody was dead? Oh, Cyclops. This freaking jerk. So we won by our our immortal or our Illuminati solution. Nice. How did he pull this out? This feels crazy. His X went because mine went first, but didn't target him, which was pretty lucky on his part. Um, it still feels like a lot for his X to solo. My X is dead. My Fred's gonna get tactical nuked out of existence. Tactical nuke. Oh, that's Dark Phoenix, so he can pause there. Oh, and then Dark Phoenix killed. That was so close. Like, okay, interesting. That felt lucky. Yeah, pause sacks work now. I forget who told me that last week, but yes, they do. No, it was a pause sack. That's what he did. She just did her last turn on the pause. Though I think Fred died to the he died to the Xavier ult, so he should have been permakilled. Let's watch this one, not this one. This one. I want to see if Daemon killed here. Yeah, and Mephisto was present too, so that's true also. Daemon one shot here with one diamond. Let's find out. Did he not try? He was just using Daemon as a speed character. He just Daemon basic. Interesting. I'm not sure about this counter. Okay. He took 26 turns. This is where his efficiency went, by the way. Then he Daemon alted. So he did double tap with the Gregs. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Also, did his Daemon not flip the offense down? It looked like he didn't. Blastar again. That was tanky. Was this lucky too? I think he could have come up with a better Blastar comp. Like 100% or a Daemon comp. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, it's because Ashanti said that Daemon can one-shot the Gregs, so I don't know why he didn't try. Yeah, he just did it there. Daemon one-shots the Gregs, which means that my Hela plan was not good. And I don't think there's anything you can do to stop that. So, Hela not a defense character. Well, not a tier 1 defense character. She might be an okay defense character still, if you can make a team that Daemon doesn't want to go into, which is possible. Also, that's why I put this in the revive room in case this did work like that. This is a lot of turns. Well, and look, we have 3 Gregs. Like, if Daemon one-shot Hela immediately, she resummoned it, right? And they still rewind. Like, this is a lot of turns. This my cooked room for just trying like get pre-taunts and Kohori going. Like, I don't think it's like an over the top room either. Like, I'm kind of happy with how that turned out. I'm fine with whatever happened there. That's fine. This makes sense on why it won. I don't know if I need to change. I might change something there. We'll see. I don't know if I'm upset with this. I mean, a curse getting a free room is just kind of how it works out. And he had a curse and Xavier on offense. He should have one-shot every room I had. There's no reason he shouldn't have. This room might be bad. I kind of knew this was like a B tier room at best because it's immortal. It screams come immortal me. You came in here with Old Man Logan, a couple speed up characters, and Shadow King. Just got her done. Makes sense. Might be drawing board on this one. He also had Shadow King available on offense. Like, I don't know. I felt decent about it. I made him work for it. You know, if someone has one more piece on defense, and we still don't know if I'm going to be able to clear run into Xavier differences. Stiller took damage and things, so again wasn't super efficient. In the efficiency world, like a 57 was. I mean, we got a really good efficiency across the board from him. We got him with a 57. We had an 87, 2023, 2024, 2016, 1211. Got him. 1622, 023. That helps. We had 2028, 1222. This was not very efficient, but we stole a character from it. 2026, 2020, but we lost. 1817 wasn't bad. 1817 I feel like is pretty reasonable for beating that. This wasn't efficient. 826. I mean, it's efficient in the turns, but we lost all our characters, so that kind of stinks. Which is probably where my efficiency went. So can't complain. I'll take the win. I think we're pretty much wrapped up. Need the energy. What else we got? Who else we got on tonight, guys? Anyone else logged in? Oh, Dorky Dad's on. Let's go raid Dorky Dad. What's he doing? Is he playing Marvel Strike Force or other games? He's doing Halloween stuff. We're gonna raid him anyways, because no one else is doing Crucible. He's at least in the Marvel Strike Force category.
Oh my god, we're fucked.
Let's go say hi to Dorky Dad. Thanks everybody that came over and hung out. We will do some more Crucible probably tomorrow. See you guys then. If you guys haven't, hit that follow button. It helps grow the channel.
I got raided and thought I was gonna die. X, thank you so much for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. Scotty, get over here. Bristol's still alive? I can go get,
He is alive.
Okay.
How did the Saw lady see me? We were under the bed.
Well, she saw somebody, and then she was just scratching towards them, and it got you.
Careful.
Yeah, I got him. Oh, Brisson got him. Run, Brisson, run!